This one I've been saving for you because I think that we'll enjoy it. I haven't read all of it. I read every now and then I read an email and I'll read the first few sentences and I got to go, nah, I have to read this live. So if you would like to send an email to the podcast, send it to podcast@losespears.com. If you have any life advice or even a fucked story like this gentleman, send it through. So this email is called Parental Orgy.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh. Hey, Lewis, love your work. Death Threats Don't Scare Me was your best. Thank you. Speaking of scared, I will cut the crap and go straight to it. I read this and then I stopped reading. I think my parents are fucking my neighbours. And that's all I've read. I read that, I was like, here we fucking go. I think my parents are fucking my neighbours. I'll break it down. We had new neighbours move in November 2019. They're a middle-aged couple. Let's call them Lewis and Jazz. You fucking cunt. All right, Lewis and Jazz. We're not calling them that, all right? We're calling them Tom and Christine, you fucking asshole. My parents, I'm 17, haven't had sex since I was born, probably. You know what they say, married people don't have sex. Anyway, I have a theory that they are both extremely sexually frustrated. They work irregular hours, and they never have any date nights, even on Valentine's, and they're still working. Not being ungrateful, I respect their sacrifices. Anyway, Tom and Christine bring out a hot tub that can fill about 8 people. They arrived in December. Anyway, I saw Tom and Christine canoodling and having fun, just first base, nothing raunchy. They invited my parents over when they saw them spying on them. My parents both declined politely, so they're watching.
Okay.
That's already very voyeuristic.
Yeah.
They're already watching and they're both probably thinking about it. They just haven't had the conversation. This is bad. However, after a late night shift on a Friday, I saw my parents step in the hot tub at 1 a.m. I peeked through the window because they were making a racket with everyone else on the street fast asleep. I swear to God, my neighbour grabbed one of my mum's breasts, and I'm pretty sure I saw Tom make out with my mum. Oh no. Here's the thing. They managed to make time out of their busy schedule to have a barbecue with my neighbours, and I was invited too. Before any of them touched alcohol, my neighbour looked directly at my parents, touched his nose, and winked at them like some sort of secret code. They're definitely fucking for sure. Thing is, I don't care if they're swinging or not. I just think they're getting into this hobby too quickly and they might not play it safe. How do I address this with them? Seriously, I don't mind that they're having fun and can socialise with our neighbours, but how do I bring it up without ruining the orgy? Bro, that might be the most open-minded email I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't mind if my parents fuck my neighbours, I just want them to wear a condom.
It's very supportive.
Yeah, you might be the best son alive.
Like, is he when he says like about them being safe with it, or if he's worried about it? Do you think he's more worried about like wearing a condom, or like about them having a big falling out over an awkward moment in the orgy, and then you're stuck living next door to each other, and then it goes from orgy problems to your bush is growing over my fence, and then just keeps getting worse, and
it might end up on a current affair.
Yeah.
World's nastiest neighbours. Tom and Christine. The relationship started out fine. They were fucking in the tub, but then. Yeah, fuck.
They clogged the hot tub
with cum.
I don't know how you'd. I guess the best way to confront them about it would just be open and honest, and just be like, "All right."
Yeah, there's no way to approach that softly.
No, exactly. Maybe leave a letter in the fruit bowl in the kitchen, or like,
yeah, they'd be used to picking things out of the bowl if they're swinging.
Yeah,
so that would come natural. They'd be like, "Oh, something's in the bowl." Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, it's a letter. Fuck, I thought it was car keys.
Or just start dropping subtle hints and like put pictures of like swing sets around the house. And,
yeah, that's good.
And then swinging much, or just subtle hints, and so that they get that you're onto it. Yeah.
I think that the only way to do it is not in a cunty way, is just when they're in the same room, just walk in and be like, "Hey, are you guys fucking the neighbours?"
Yeah.
Just like that. Not,
Yeah.
are you fucking... Just go, hey, are you guys fucking the neighbours? All good. I just want to know.
Yeah.
And then you'll know straight away by their reaction. They won't say yes or no, but you'll fucking know.
Yeah.
And then you can be like, all right, well, calm down, guys. You're
Especially
getting
if
into
they
this
make
too
eye
fast.
contact with each other straight away, like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they look at each other to see what the other one says, they're fucking the neighbours.
Yeah.
They've done it all.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if I have any other advice that I'd give you. I guess just, yeah. I mean, it seems extreme, but you seem pretty open-minded and you can make it normal.
I wonder how open-minded he is. Like, does he want to join in?
Oh, no. Well, whatever floats your hot tub.
Whatever
I don't know.
fills your tub.
Yeah, whatever fills your tub.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck. I guess, I don't know. You know what? The worst case scenario is if you end up with a sibling
Yeah.
and you don't know if it's dads or the neighbours.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely... yeah, well, at least, you know, they're not far away when it comes to looking
Yeah.
after the kids, you know what I
shared
mean?
custody.
Like,
You just,
shared
you know
custody.
what? You just get rid of that middle fence.
Yeah.
And it's all sorted.
Exactly.
You don't have to worry about schedules. You don't have to do the Monday, Tuesday thing. Open up that middle fence. You got one house. You're living in a compound.
Yeah.
Hey, all of a sudden you can start up a new religion. Maybe you've got a cult on your hand. Everyone's fucking. You got a giant compound. The next thing to add in is a Messiah.
They could move in with the old mate that was fucking his best mate's mum while the dad was watching. They could
Yeah.
all, like, link it up through the podcast group and all join together and start...
That's what needs to happen.
A
I need to
cult,
start
yeah.
up a giant sex cult.
Yeah, that's it.
And I don't join in.
No.
All I want is,
just-
right, I'm head of it.
Yeah.
I don't want to join in. I want no part of it, but I do want to know all the stories.
Yeah.
Just for the podcast.
Just for the podcast.
Yeah.
It's like a sex cult, and the purpose of it entirely is
Yeah.
just good content for the podcast.
That's great. I
Yeah.
would love that. I have my own head office. There's a big line of people who have just fucked and they're writing it down in dot points and they're like, all right, I'm going to tell it this way. And I'm like, oh, that's a good story. That'll make next Sunday's episode.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. Well, we've solved the problem. What I would like you to do, mate, is tell your parents to email me.